Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome to the NRUK Cup Series for round number 11 today. Coming to you live from Dover. 40 laps around Dover. Should be interesting. It should be a hell of a lot of fun. And some drivers desperately need a win. Can they find it today at this incredible racetrack? But without further ado, let's get into your styling up and let's get this show on the road very quickly. On the pole end for today's race is the 17 of Russell French to his outside, the 10 of Max Anderson. Then behind them we have TJ Hanley and Jay Jefferson. Tyler Bradley starts alongside Maggie Quattro. Then we have William Bulin and Joe Rutkowski following them. On the next row, William Brock starts alongside Adam McDowell, who's back from injury earlier than anticipated. He's back in the 2 Penske Ford today. Can he make his return with a good result? Behind them, Anthony Charbois alongside Ryan Dalton. Then we have Logan Cloud next to Mathis Wells. Following out, Michael Canto starts alongside Koluigi. Then we have last race winner William Seaman and Artemi Fedorov. Gunnar Matheson starts next with Keith Stevens. Then we have Alexander Rowe and Carter Friesen. Dash Brand starts alongside Riley Spurley-Tube. Then we have Kaylee Baran and Sebastian Kuklon. On the next row, Nathan Ormond and Diego Yepes, followed by Greg Lee and Jose Mills. Patrick Zyke starts alongside Jacob Rose. Then we have Joe Jefferson and James Stabilito. On Jack starts alongside teammate Nicholas Wade. Then we have Anderson Reed and Luigi Octavo. And on the final row, James Waltrip and Samit Ozcan. So, French and Anderson on the front row. 40 laps around Dover. Who is going to get the win today? The guys at the front, of course, are going to be favoured. French and is definitely going to have a good advantage. The pole, if you win the pole here at Dover, you've normally got a pretty good shot of winning, so French will be happy with that. But can someone change the course of action today? Can they throw their name into the mix for a race win? Cars roll off the grid then. 40 drivers, 40 laps, 1 winner. And there's definitely a lot of guys in this field today who will want a win, who would love to go to NRUK victory lane. Some of them for the first time in their career, some of them just to boost their chances for a playoff spot. They do need that, definitely do. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting course of events today. We've seen Dover has been a pretty good, if you qualify well, you normally tend to do well here. They'll certainly be asking for that today. But 40 laps, we do have time to change the course of this race for now. So it's 2 Fords on the front row. Chevy and Toyota behind them. Then another 2 Chevys. Pace car is going to lead the field. Round turns 3 and 4. We're going to get this show on the road here today. French and Anderson. Pace car down pit lane. Here we go. For the 11th time this season, the drivers are going to come to the green flag. Down the front stereo. Green flag in the air. We're racing at Dover. It's a nice start from Russell French. TJ Hanley clears through into second position. And down the back stretch they will go. It's French out on the lead. Hanley continues to be in second position. And they all drive next to each other, shuffling down the front stretch. But it's French who leads. Hanley into second. Third for Tyler Bradley. Bulin in fourth. Quattro now in fifth as they're 3 wide in the pack behind them. So Bradley and Bulin both breaking the top 5 early on here for Richard Childers Racing. They've not had the best season, especially your season 2 champion Tyler Bradley racing in that 8 car. It's not been his year so far. However, he has got on a good run today. A rare good day for RCR. They haven't had many of them this year, and certainly if they can get their season back on track today with a good result and then can build on that, maybe go for the win next time out when we go to Kansas next week, where the Mick George Series will have an off week, and then the Cup Series will continue to go at Kansas. But top 3 quite tightly bunched. French leads. Hanley second. Bradley in third. Then Bulin and Quattro are the others in the top 5. Quattro has her teammate Brock in 6th, William Brock that is. 7th, Jay Jefferson. 8th, Anthony Sharbois. 9th, Joe Rutkowski. And running out your top 10 is Logan Cloud. And behind them, we see the likes of Michael Canto, Max Anderson, who has slumped back a bit. Same with Adam McDowell. Of course, he's just returning from injury, currently running in 14th position. So, he's just looking for a solid day. McDowell's chances of making the playoffs are slim. So he's just looking at driver on getting some experience, maybe a win or 2 here and there. But Adam McDowell, not had the best of seasons. He is looking to build on that, though, in the future. You see some of the others racing down the backstretch, like Luigi struggling for form. How about Kaylee Baran having a nice day? For JTG Dougherty Racing, the 37 is up here and battling. Nice job from their team. As things currently stand. Kukulon is there. Friesen not having a great day. He's fallen back off the pace by quite some margin here. He's just on the brink of the top 25. So Friesen not having the day that he would be wanting. Anderson Reed and James Waltrip making some nice progress here for them. Guess you can kind of consider that a good result. Not as good days for the likes of Jacob Rose and Jose Mills, who are struggling at the rear of the field early on. But Hanley is right on the back bumper of Russell French. Can he make the move? Is he going to remain patient? I think, you got to be here. He is going to have a look, though, this time into turn 1 and 2. Hanley on the inside, but French has a nice drive off the turn. He will remain in first for now. Hanley just trying to find an opening here. Chip Ganassi Racing have yet to see one of their cars go to victory lane this season. Can they do it today? Maybe. Potentially they could. Off the turn, they will race once again. Top 3 and top 5, in fact, are clear. They're nicely bunched here. We've got 4 Chevys all hunting down a Ford. Rush Fenway Racing. Russell French leads out in front. Then behind them, we have TJ Hanley for Chip Ganassi Racing. The 2 Richard Childers cars of Bradley and Bulin. And then Quattro is on, rams out the top 5 for Hendrick Motorsports. Basically, French and Quattro already have a win. Quattro has had a fantastic season, by the way. She has been absolutely superb in that 9. She looks almost certainty for the chase. Russell French got that win at Daytona. He won the 500. But after then, it has not been as smooth running for that 17 team. A lot of DNFs, a lot of times where that car has not been able to finish. But a second win today will just cement his position even more. But TJ Hanley looking to impress for Chip Ganassi Racing here in second. He came in for the suspended Colton Yo a few races back. He's looking to score a full-time seat next year. Will the owner maybe consider him for the ride? A win here would certainly boost his chances. Be a good showcase for him today if he could get to victory lane. Behind him, your Season 2 champion Tyler Bradley, who has struggled so far for any sort of form. Really has been a struggle for this 8 team this season. They've not found the pace, but they have found it today, and they need to keep building consistent results to get into the chase. We're on lap number 14 here. They need to keep building these chances, and in fact, here he goes, looking for second now on Hanley. Did not quite get there. Hanley has been forced up high. French is loving this. Russell French can just sit back, see these guys battling behind them, and pull away even further here. Bradley might get to second here. Here comes Maggie Quattro through as well. Quattro forcing her car to the inside. Nice job from Maggie Quattro right now. Hanley stuck on the high side. Bradley is clear for second. Continue to talk for the field. William Bulin, who won the Clash, the first non-points race of the season. Again, he's struggled for some form. A win would be very nice today for their team. They are at the top 5. Behind them, Jay Jefferson. He has been very consistent this year. Very good. He's got a nice points gap in the playoffs picture so far. A win they've not found yet, but he has got so many points. They've scored a lot. Same can be said with the driver behind him, William Brock, who's had a nice season so far, running in that 88. Done a nice job. Anthony Sharbois, again, didn't start off the season particularly well, but he's continuing to build some great results. And He's now looking good for a playoff spot. Behind him in 9th position, Logan Cloud won a few weeks back at Richmond. He looks good for the chase. Behind them, Jarek Kowski again, one of the CGR Chip Ganassi Racing camp that has struggled this season. You know, you cannot deny that fact that that team has struggled. Rutkowski especially has not found form. Again, needs to improve really throughout the season. Another consistent driver is behind him. Max Anderson has been at the top all year. He's just not found that all-important first win so far. But he's done a hell of a good job just being out in front and leading most of the points standing so far. He's got a healthy points lead again, but that win would be very nice and just reinstate how good they are. Adam McDowell running behind him. We see the rest of the field here. Again, most of them are single file. There's not been a lot of battle. There's a big gap between William Seaman and Riley Spurleytube in 22nd and 23rd. Then Friesen is up next. Kaylee Baran leading the those who are running in the kind of mid-pack right now. Anderson Reed having a nice job. Doing a nice job, in fact, so far. Then we see the rest of the field here. The back markers rounding out the field, likes of Octavio, Wade, and James Waltrip as well. The front three are now bunched up. Here comes Maggie Quattro. Once again, a star this season. Definitely Hendrick Motorsport's best driver. By far, that's... Well, mind you, not really. They've all been pretty good. Fedorov struggled a bit, but Quattro's had wins. She's been consistent. Brock's been super consistent. Dash Baran also has had 2 wins. So Hendrick Motorsports have had a hell of a good season so far. They've had a great season, but not as good as the team that is leading right now. Roush Fenway Racing. Unstoppable. They've swept weekends. They've just won so many races this year. Including Russell French, who already has had one so far. In fact, if we count them up here, they have had 3 wins in the Cup Series. They've also followed that up with 2 wins in the McGeorge Series. So, 5 different winners so far. And in fact, all those winners have been different as well. We haven't seen a repeat winner as the front 2 are clear. It's now getting an interesting battle for third here. Hanley is in third. Bradley and Bunin forced to the high side. Here comes Jay Jefferson through. Anthony Charlebois through. Cloud wants to join this battle. This is a nice battle here then. Hanley now does clear into third. And fourth will be the 8 of Tyler Bradley. Jay Jefferson now is going to break into the top 5 for his 11 Toyota Camry. Brock, Charlebois, Cloud battling behind them for positions. But the front 2 are clear. I think it's going to be between the 17 and the 9 unless we do somehow get a caution here. But Quattro has definitely closed the gap. And she looks fast. She looks like she's got a good bit of pace right now on that 9. She might look here for the lead from Russell French. Can she do it? Can she find something from somewhere? Of course, Dover has actually produced a lot of female winners here in the past. We've seen Phoebe Awata go to victory lane here a few times. So it's been good to the female, cluster of drivers in NRUK. And talking about it, here we go. Pass for the lead. Maggie Quattro throws her car in the inside. The Napa Auto Parts number 9 to the lead. New leader Maggie Quattro for Hendrick Motorsports. And the 9 Chevy Camaro. Quattro into the lead. But Russell French does not want to give that up easy. He has fallen back to second. He will not settle for that. He is going to come back towards the front here, I believe. But Maggie Quattro is out in front with just over 10 to go here. And Quattro is now your new leader. Does French get past her, or does she hold on for a second win this season? And grab Hendrick Motorsports their 4th of the season. Off the turn they will race. Another lead lap for Quattro. And is she pulling away from the 17 of Sam Picard? She is opening that gap. Lap in, lap out. French is going to have to find something from somewhere to get close to the 9 as we cross the line this time by. The gap is opening even more. Quattro has found someone else late on into this race. She's managed the tyres smartly and well to just find this little bit extra later on when she needs it most. In fact, I think even French will probably get caught by Hanley and the others in that second kind of group there. Again, slightly broadening that gap between the 17 and the 9. And Quattro, if she can hold on for just a few more laps here, she will be heading in to NRUK victory lane for once again. And just again, another lap and more gap between her. The French looks pretty good for second right now. Battle for third could change. Hanley, Bradley, Jefferson, Bulin still all keeping tabs. In 7th, William Brock. Then we have Charbois, Cloud, and now rounding out the top 10, Max Anderson, as Rutkowski has fallen back. We'll run through the field one more time here to see where your drivers are. Kaylee Brand's had the best day out of the mid-pack kind of group. Again, Anderson Reed had the best out of the kind of back markers. And Maggie Quattro now half a second over French in second. 5 to go. Tyler Bradley is into third there. You can just see in the back of your picture. We'll stay with this battle for now. In fact, here comes William Bueller looking for a top 5. He's going to go underneath the 11 of Jay Jefferson here. Maybe try and beat him off the turn. But Bradley has cleared into third. 4th is Hanley. Bueller, I believe here, is going to get 5th from the 11. 4 to go at Dover. Maggie Quattro has just overseen a brilliant drive. She kept her cards close to her chest early on in the race and then all let loose with around 10 to go. She got past the 17 of Russell French, who had done a good job up until then, and she just continued to extend that gap ever since. 3 more flawless laps around, or 2.5 more flawless laps around this racetrack, and the 9 is back in NRUK victory lane. Off a turn 4 again. 2 to go for Maggie Quattro. Maybe she holds on. She probably will. And as she continues to extend that gap at the lead, she can call for turn 4 and receive the white flag for Maggie Quattro. 1 more lap for the 9 team. And it's been a flawless drive again. A great drive. And another female driver looks like she is going to victory lane at Dover. Maggie Quattro races down the backstretch and into 3 and 4 for the final time. Hendrick Motorsports is going to see another victory. And the 9 team to victory lane. Maggie Quattro off of turn 4 and wins at Dover. What a performance from the 9 team. And we see the rest of the drivers filing across the finish and start line here. What a drive from Maggie Quattro. 9 team again, like we said, is going to see victory lane. And they really did just show everyone why they are serious contenders for this title. Maggie Quattro, victory lane. And here we see the full finishing results from today's race. Again, it was almost over a second in the end that Quattro had a gap. Bradley were a good top 5 and Bulin, so finally a good day for RCR. Here we see the rest of the field for now. Luigi actually had a gearbox issue on the 42, so Chip Ganassi, we missed that, but Chip Ganassi not having a good day again. Luigi has a gearbox issue. He finishes in last position. But there are the finishing results. If you have enjoyed, thank you for watching, and we'll catch you at Kansas next time for more Cup Series action.